Okay, what we're going to work on today is how to make recommendations for students who are currently in your class. We used to do this through that spreadsheet, which we still have access to be able to see what a student's placement should be. But to cut out the middleman, we're going to be going into PowerSchool and making these recommendations directly. So to do this, you'll log in just like you would to check your or to take your attendance. Once you sign in, it's going to give you um, your list of classes. You're going to pick your first class and go to the backpack icon. And from here, it's going to give you a list of all of your students on the left-hand side. You're going to be going through these students individually and making recommendations for everybody. So it'd really work best to just start at the top and work your way down by clicking on their name. And it'll pull up one of their information screens. On this drop-down menu on the right-hand side, you'll click on the drop-down and go to Recommendations. And from there, it's going to pull up a screen like this. And you're going to be paying attention to the Create New Recommendation button. You'll click on that. And at this point, you'll need to have the course code for the class that you're going to recommend them for. It's a good idea to go ahead and write those course codes down on a Post-it note, or maybe if you've got it on a piece of paper where it's highlighted, just something where you've got those codes handy. In general, though, if you can remember the main prefixes of EN for English, MA for Math, and SC for Science, you can pull up all of the courses that have that prefix, and you can look for a name from there. So I'm just going to type in EN for English, and it's going to pull up all of the course codes that have EN in the course code. If we're going to recommend this student for English 1 CP, I'll just scroll down and find that and click Submit. At that point, this screen's going to come up with this course number and course name, and his recommendation is good. At that point, I can go on to the next student and just continue down the list. As you're going down the list, if you'll click on the student's first names, it'll keep the recommendation list screen up, and you won't have to go back and forth between different screens. So I can just click on the next person on the list, their first name, and it'll pull up this Create Recommendation again. I'll create recommendation, I'll put in the course code they need, go to the next person's first name. And you'll just repeat that process until you've gone through everyone in all of your classes and have everyone's recommendation made. If you need to make a correction or make a change to a recommendation, you can do that by going through the same process and getting to this recommendation page, and there'll be a pencil icon you can click on to edit. And from here, you can either delete their recommendation if you want to take that recommendation away entirely, or you can change the course name or course code to another code and pick from there. So say I put him in the wrong English class, I'd move him to another English 1 or English 4 if we want to be promoted to a senior. But in general, that's the basic process for how to recommend students for courses. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or talk to me or Valerie. Either one of us can set you on the right path. Thank you.